So, Christine, can you talk about the role of the strategic partnerships and data collaboration play in a data-driven strategy?
Yeah, number one, privacy first. There's so much regulation continuing to change. It creates a future-proof model where cookies are being deprecated, and there's a way to ultimately leverage the insights that you have from a first-party perspective, know that it's going to be put into a trusted ecosystem, and then figure out to create cumulative value in aggregate with your marketing partners to create a more comprehensive long-term value for your audience and ultimately for your business.
So with better access to data, how are companies reimagining measurement and unlocking some new touch points?
Yeah, I mean, I think to me, measurement is really about objectivity. How do you create something that's standard and a framework that everybody can plug into? But ultimately, it depends on the KPIs of the client. It really aligns to sort of transparency across two teams to make sure that you're aligned to the same primary KPIs, secondary KPIs. But for us in travel, destinations, I'll use as an example. We leverage Oxford economics for destinations to validate marketing spend back to their, boards and to their government agencies. They really need to show economic impact within that destination. So for us, that's a way to measure it from a third-party perspective and then continue to reinforce it with the first-party data that we have to make sure it's the most performant it possibly can be.
Lastly, how can these privacy-enhancing technologies like clean rooms really be a win for the customer, the brand, the media company? How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I think trust is at the core of anything you do, whether it's consumers or businesses. First-party data, whether it's your personal data or it's your company data, is the most valued asset that you want to use in the most safe and privacy-first way. So, clean rooms are a great way to, create that environment where, it's trusted, it's safe, and ultimately can drive the right personalization and consumer outcomes while it's also driving business and marketer outcomes.
How do you see platforms and retailers evolving over the next few years?
Ultimately, it's really about a seamless and efficient experience and a singular opt-in versus multiple opt-ins across different platforms and websites, I think is sort of the future of a more efficient consumer experience and a more personalized experience, while also driving better data that can be virtually used for advertisers.